Hi, everybody. Welcome to the weekend. What's up? I have my microphone on. Who knew it was possible? I was going to put a candle here, too. How y'all doing? Welcome to the weekend. What's up? I do this live every Friday, unless, I'm sick or on vacation or something. You know what I'm saying? Every weekend. This is a weekend reading for all the signs. I do every sign. I have the fan on high because I've been doing my taxes and going through the 5,000 pieces of paperwork in order to do my taxes today. I think I finally have them organized. Now I got to do is calculate. Hello, Laura. Hello, Sita. We have a reading today, right? 5 o'clock your time, I think. Hi, Terry. Howdy doody pooties. We're going to use the Wisdom of the Oracle and this is the Soul's Divinity Tarot today. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Yes. All right. So I think I'm going to clarify with these. So we're going to put these over here. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. I hope y'all remain calm over the weekend. Listen, y'all. On the 3rd of next week, we have a lunar eclipse on 3/3 at 3:33 a.m. So it is a closing of a cycle for the last, I think it's 3 years. It's releasing things, closing things out, saying goodbye to things. So if somebody exits your life, they're meant to. FYI, get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's in Virgo too. So I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. In Virgo, of course. Yeah, so, if you want to get rid of something or somebody, now's the time. I kind of let universe do that for me. We're going to start with Pisces, because happy birthday, Pisces. Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. Boy, these really have a crease in it, doesn't it? Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Yeah. Yep. Well, everybody should be saying goodbye to things. If you refuse to say goodbye to something right now that you're supposed to say goodbye to, it's going to be torn away anyway. Okay? I'm just saying. Source and the universe, God, whatever, okay? If things aren't working out with a certain person or something, they're not meant to, okay? I think this year is the year where people are going to start realizing that things aren't working out because they're not meant to, and not keep trying to drag the shit on forever. It's like, it makes me crazy. It really does. You know what I'm saying? It's like, take the hint. Take the signs, people. I took my nails off because I got to redo them this weekend. Okay, let's do it. So, I just want you to bear in mind, okay, that what doesn't work out isn't meant to work out. What doesn't stay or who doesn't stay is not meant to stay. Now, we throw that and couple that with the fact that Mercury in retrogrades here, and usually the ending lesson of all this is like, okay, we tore them out of your life. Let's see if you learned from it. We're gonna have them contact you after 3 years to see if you're still gonna fall for it. Then you really didn't learn your lesson, people. and they'll just leave again. Just saying. Just saying. I know everybody hates to hear that. But the truth is the truth is the truth, my darlings. We have to face the truth. Those that wish to be with you will move God's green earth and heaven and everything to be with you. People that don't really care, they're going to walk away. Okay? And they can use every excuse in the book. Okay? I just need time. Okay? The person that's meant for us at the time in our life that is meant for us, we're ready and they are ready, darlings. Yes? We are ready and they are ready. Don't latch on to somebody who isn't 1,000% there for you, because you deserve better. Okay? I'm going to be preaching this till the day I die. Okay? Let's do it. Ready? For Pisces. Boom. Yay. Now, Pisces, you need this more than anybody right now, because we just got Saturn and Neptune out of Pisces, and now Mercury took a headlong dive. I talked to 2 people yesterday in my life that's like, man, people at my work got fired today. Welcome to first day of Mercury retrograde. Okay, this is going to be particularly crazy in regards to emotions because it's in Pisces. And then after this, after the 20th, okay, then things finally start looking majorly up for you. Exciting new adventures. Dive into it. Okay, dive into exciting new adventures, Pisces. Please and thank you. Ooh, unfinished symphonies. Odds are somebody's coming back at you, Pisces. Right as you're getting ready to start a whole new adventure in life. And I don't give 2 poops about how old you are. I will be 60 years old this year. And I'm constantly starting new adventures. Okay? I am. I'll start a new diet. I'll meet a new person online. I'll go do this. I'll go do that. I don't care how old you are or how young you are. Well, okay. Maybe 18 is a good age, right? And above. But I digress. You are never too old to have a fun new adventure. Okay? So anytime I hear somebody saying, oh, I've been, but I'm 50, 60, 70, I don't care. I had an aunt that traveled all over the world until she was in her 80s. Okay? So I don't want to hear that as an excuse. Thank you. Thank you. I don't hear that as an excuse. I also don't want to hear the excuse, well, I've been single for 20 years and haven't found anybody. I've been single for 15. I found a few people and had a great time with them. And that's how I live my life, right? So there's always possibilities. I don't care how old you are. I don't care where you are in life. I don't care how long you've been single. I don't care. Okay? And you shouldn't either. All right? Unfinished symphony, though, expect it with Mercury in Pisces, or Mercury retrograde in Pisces to be hearing from exes, y'all. Okay? Hopefully you'll choose the exciting new adventure. That's your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Aries, here we go. Boom. Ooh. Virgo. Look at that. You may be coming out of a moment of clarity, like, oh my God, like a dawning. Have you ever been somewhere, like been in a job and go, oh my God, this isn't what I want to do. I want to do this instead, and then start taking the steps to do it. Or, oh my God, this is not the kind of relationship I want to be with, and start taking the steps to being towards the kind of relationship you want to be in. Could be a Virgo coming. And you know it deeply and surely. This is also Pisces. Listen to your deep inner voice, Aries. Okay, and move in out of a time of darkness into a time of, well, a time of life that you know was always going to come, and it finally shows up. That is your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Taurus, boom. Ace of Swords, exciting new breakthrough. This is the breakthrough year. A lot of people are going to curse it because it's not going to be what you want or who you want because you chose the wrong person. I said it. Okay. Here, this is your breakthrough, Taurus. If you've been sitting just at home, just, healing and doing, which I believe a lot of Taurians have been doing lately, This is your year that I think the flower opens, literally and figuratively, to a justice time and love and a new time, a new moment. Yeah, you're coming to the edge of a great time in your life, Taurus. I can feel it in the air. Okay, I really can. For some extremely wonderful Taurians, I think new beginnings for you that you didn't expect. You may have totally given up on a new beginning, but then here it comes. That's your reading. Hit like and subscribe. This is micro readings. I do them live every Friday at 2 o'clock Chicago time. It is a weekend tarot reading for every zodiac sign. We started with Pisces because we're in Pisces season. We've done Pisces, Aries, and Taurus, and now we're doing Gemini. Oh, my fellow Geminis, please, please. Ready? Here we go. Boom. Oh my God, it's death. Could be an end of a cycle coming. Could be a Scorpio coming. Woohoo, perfect timing, yeah. Could be a Scorpio coming or the end of a cycle. End of being alone, end of being single, end of having a hard time, end of money matters, or bad money matters. Clarified by, ooh, oh my God, you got death twice. Good Lord. That sounds about right for Gemini. Could be a Scorpio happening, but above and beyond anything, I think for a lot of us Geminis, and I can say it because I am a Gemini, we are ending cycles in our lives. Being single, being unhappy, graduating school, starting in the world, starting a new time, a new cycle. Listen, I was born in the year of the fire horse, okay? And that was 60 years ago. I'll be 60 this year. I was born in 66. And this is the first fire horse cycle since then. So we are literally regenerating this year. So during this time of fire horse shedding, let what's supposed to die, die. Because when it comes to death, there has to be a dying away of an old cycle to rebirth into a new cycle. The trampling of the old way of our life and beginning a new way of life. For a lot of us, it'll start this weekend, the weekend before 3-3-3-3-3. Okay? If you know, you know. The lunar eclipse on 3-3, March the 3rd at 3:33 a.m. We are releasing that does not serve us. We are letting it go. Things are ending so that we can move forward. A lot of Geminis are doing that right now. That is your reading. Hit like and subscribe, my fellow Geminis. Cancer. Boom. The Wheel of Fortune, Cancer. Yeah, for some Cancers, fortune's turning in your favor. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Do things by the book. You're getting all the ducks in the row. Once we have everything, we're moving in the correct direction. Everything just falls into place. That's what's happening for you. So things may fall into place this weekend, Cancer. That is your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Leo. Leos, you got a lot going on this year too. Ready? Boom. Ooh, the King of Love. Could be meeting the King of Love this weekend, Leo. Could be, they don't have to be a water sign. They could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah. Oh, could be meeting the King of Love this weekend. Ooh, I thought that was gonna fall, but it didn't. It's gotta fall. Oh! Tick-tock. This is, well, it is the Wheel of Fortune, which is divine timing. This weekend, for some Leos, divine timing and the King of Love enters the picture. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Could also be a fixed sign. So that would be Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. That's great, Leo. That's a great reading for you guys. Hit like and subscribe. For Virgo, here we go, Virgo. Ready? Boom. Oh, God. Betrayer. 7 of Swords. Be careful. Somebody may betray you this weekend. Could be it doesn't have to be. It could be a lover. But it could also be a friend, a coworker, a family member. Somebody may be trying to take something that's yours. Yen, interesting. So that's the Empress, y'all. Somebody may be trying to take you. somebody may be trying to steal the Empress away this weekend. Well, we are in Mercury in retrograde, or somebody could be trying to steal your Empress away. Yin is the Empress, right? Yin and Yang. Ooh. Somebody may be trying to steal you away, Virgo. Interesting, yes? Because look at that. Pay attention. Pay attention. That's interesting. Let me know. Somehow or another. Okay. That is your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Again, Mercury in retrograde started yesterday. And then I'm telling you, I had 2 people call me and say it was the worst day ever. So-and-so got fired and so-and-so got fired and somebody else and so-and-so got fired. So, and every day I'm like, well, happy first day of Mercury in retrograde officially. There you go. But listen, somebody's going to try to steal the yen away, whether that's you or your person. I feel it's more you, Virgo. That's your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Up next is Libra. Boom. Oh, you hung up this weekend, Libra? Are you hung up about something? Is somebody are you going to come to a realization about something this weekend? Oh, there's a change in the wind. Yeah, I'm glad it's working today, too. This is going to be one of the most emotional Mercury in retrogrades ever because of that Piscean watery love feel. But something may happen, Libra, over the weekend where you may have a dawning moment about somebody or something that changes everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, something happens. Perception is, and the head of the Hanged Man is surrounded by light, like a light bulb moment that changes everything for you this weekend, Libra. That's your reading. Hit like and subscribe. Scorpio, please let this be good. Ready? Boom. Oh, snap. The Nightmare card, y'all. Anxiety, stress, sleepless nights. Sounds like somebody. Oh, the higher power flipped over on top of. Listen, don't worry. The higher power is working in your favor. Leave it in their hands. Okay? Leave it in their hands. And now I know it's hard to do. I know it's hard when you're stressed about something to leave it in sources, the universe, whatever's hands, right? But the fact that you get the higher power card, clarifying that nightmare card, screams, listen, it's going to be okay. Just let whatever's supposed to happen will happen, right? We got your back, okay? Hi. That is your reading, Scorpio. Hit like and subscribe. Sagittarius. Boom. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius too. Sagittarius is really getting the love stuff, like for real love. Like you could meet somebody this weekend. It could start this weekend. Ooh, but we got all the glitters is not gold. So pay attention. Now again, we are in Mercury in retrograde. For as far as I am concerned, one of the worst signs you could be in. To be in Mercury in retrograde, because it's all about your emotions and we can all get out of control when it comes to our emotional state. So it also screams people are coming back, in particular exes, because it is in Pisces, okay? It's about love. So you may be dealing with 2 people. One that's going to try to smooth you back in, and all the glitters is not gold means it's not what it all looks like it is. They're hiding something behind the mask, and one could be really good. So pay attention, Sagittarius. Now it's a really fine line to walk in regards to love right now or meeting somebody. Because so many exes or people from your past come back, and the majority of time they are just, and I hate to say it, but they are just Mercury in retrograde makes us think about all the relationships that didn't work out. And then we start thinking about the old relationships that was happy. 10% of the time it was great and I miss them. or they're bored in their current relationship, or they don't have a current relationship and they come back at you, but they don't stay. Okay. Now, is that impossible? No, it's not impossible to not get together with somebody from the past, but everybody thinks they're the 1%, and only 1% of you are. So to me, the fact that you get the Two of Cups and this, it's like, it makes me feel like an ex comes back to try to smooth you into telling you that they changed when they didn't. It's all a mask, when there's truly somebody better for you around you this weekend. That is your reading. Erica, hit like and subscribe. Okay. Up next is Cappy. They've been getting some hard hits lately too, so let's see what they have to say for Capricorn. Oh, thank God. You got justice, Capricorn. Maybe Capricorn's finally going to get their justice in something, in life, in work, in love. Yay. I just want to give a round of applause for that. Okay. You know what I think of? This is going to sound horrible. Whenever I think of Capricorn, I think it was James Brown. Again, please quote me if I'm wrong, because I suck at remembering stuff, people, okay? And I always think of that song, The Hardest Working Man, or that saying, I'm the hardest working man in show business. That always reminds me of Capricorn. I don't know why, because you guys work so hard. You really, really do. So I'm always happy to see when you get your justice. You're a cat. You're a Cap rising. Yay! My son-in-law is a Capricorn moon. So I feel like for some of my Capricorns, you're going to get justice this weekend in love and work and job. Imagine flipped over. So you can start imagining that everything's going to be okay. Capricorns can be pessimists, okay? Or realists, depending on how you look at it. It's like justice turns in your favor this weekend, and you can start imagining everything's working out. Yay? I'm so happy for you guys. That's your reading, Cappy. Hit like and subscribe. And lastly, Aquarius. Here we go. Shablam. Ooh. Really weigh your options. Okay, don't make any sudden decisions. This is a time where you should just kind of weigh your options, okay? Kind of go with the flow. If it was a Two of Swords, different story, right? But this is a Two of Pentacles, Aquarius. See, you got to really think about it. You're going to be given a choice or choices. You really need to think about it before you make your decision, okay? You really do. Don't jump into any decision making this weekend. Thank you very much. I'm not saying the first decision is wrong. What I'm saying is I just think you need to really explore your options before you make a choice, because you didn't just get one card about that. You got two cards about it, right? So really, maybe they offer you, listen, let me tell you something, all right? I've been asked a lot in my life over all the jobs I've had to be a manager, and I always turned it down, okay? And people would ask me, I just had this discussion with somebody yesterday, and people would ask me, Teresa, why won't you become a manager? And I said, because I got two kids at home, and managers always work a lot of overtime. They always got to cover everybody else's shift if they don't come in. And it was my own personal, everybody got their own thing. You know, God bless all the managers out there, because I would never do it. Okay, God bless y'all, right? But I'm like, I'm not going to spend any more time away from my kids, because I know instead of working in 40 hours a week, I'm going to be working 60 hours a week. So the answer is no. So that's an example. Really think about it. Yeah. God bless all the managers, because let me tell you something, okay? No. That's what I'm saying. I was asked a lot. Yeah, management, it does. It does. It does. And don't get me wrong, there's bad managers just like there's bad employees. Don't get me wrong, right? But a good manager has to work all hours, anytime, and always be available and always work everything out. And God bless y'all, okay? But it wasn't for me. Right, exactly. So that's why I always said no. And I was talking to somebody yesterday. There's so many people that called me because people they knew got fired yesterday. First day of Mercury in retrograde. And so many conversations I had about this certain subject that and one of them I had to talk to about, they're like, yeah, I would never ever be a manager. I'm like, yep, I would never be one either, because it's just so much work, and they don't get paid that much more. I mean, depends, I guess, on where you work at, but so really think about it, Aquarius. Now that could be anything. That could be a choice between two people. Everything's up in the air right now. So the best thing we can do is remain calm. Number one. That's the best thing we can do, is remain calm. Okay. And then not rush into anything. So that's you guys' readings for this weekend. Now, I'm going to be live tomorrow night at 6 o'clock for one card pulls. It's the last one for this month. We're doing it on Saturday because it's the last day of this month, because February is a short month, right? So if you want a yes or no answer, which is my favorite kind, for a question, come there tomorrow night, 6 o'clock here live. It's like $5. You get a one card pull to answer yes or no question. We won't have them again until mid-month next month if you want to get one. Personal readings are only $75, about as cheap as they get. So if you want one, now's the time. I have a lot of people contacting me. So, now's the time. You can email me. Everything's below, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure everything's below. Let's look. So if you go in the description box, it has my text number. You can text me. At the very top under the description, it has my email. You can email me for a reading. It has my text message, my business text. You can text me for a reading. And it has my WhatsApp. I've had a couple people contact me from places that are 18 hours ahead of me, and I'm having a really hard time scheduling. But I've done a lot of scheduling for people all over Europe and the UK and everything. So it's because this is about the best special that I give. So now's the time to book one if you want one. Listen, guys, just try to enjoy your weekend. I was going to say relax, but there's nothing that irritates me more than somebody tells me to relax, right? Just try to enjoy your weekend. Greg, please don't work yourself into the damn ground, for the love of all that is holy, okay? We miss you terribly. We missed our Gregster. We really do. We're always happy. I'm always happy to see everybody show up here. So don't overwork yourself. You guys try to find a moment of happiness this weekend. I will see a lot of you tomorrow night at 6 o'clock Chicago time, okay? Go forth and prosper, and have a great weekend, okay? Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Love and light. Bye. I'm going to go timestamp all these. Bye. Love you. Bye-bye. Bye.